Taurus, Gemini, to your new moon reading for Cancer, right? New moon in Cancer. Wow. This is a very important reading because not only is it marking as a new cycle for the month, going straight into Cancer season, but it's also marking the month of the whole new season, right? As we just got over, or we will be getting over that summer solstice on the 21st. So it's marking the way also for summer. So I am doing these as individuals. Yay. I know, everybody say yay. Push the big old thumbs up button, right? Yay. Yeah, these are going to be for just you. No. Because it's very important. Very important to really get everybody's energy in as we're not just completing into one cycle, but also a new season. So we have a lot of good things coming. And plus we have that Venus and Taurus until July 26th, I think it is. Yeah. July 6th? July 6th. I think it's July 6th. I have it written down. I think it might be July 6th. But it's very important because Venus and Taurus really want to push that abundance and prosperity for everybody, right? And of course, if you are Taurus or Libra, you're going to feel it more. Or if you have Taurus in Venus, like I do, right? You may feel that even more as well. But no matter what, it's literally pushing everybody to find that ending to that new beginning of abundance and prosperity. So it's pushing impulsively. And of course, like I said, if you have Libra or Taurus, or your Taurus or your Venus is in Taurus, it's going to push on you harder, right? So this is making new over here. You do have the sheep over here. Act with fortitude and cooperation. I know the lighting's a little weird because we are getting into summer and I'm in the desert, so the sun is like way on the other side of the house. We're always going to have weird lighting since I live in a desert. Like seriously weird lighting. So, Panda, stay balanced in your essence. So as we do this reading over here, my friends, we're going to look at the current energies and potentials, okay, of what you need to be aware of and get a clearer view on of what you're still dealing with at this time, as we're getting ready for this new moon. And then over here, we will look at what is or who is expected to come into your life, what the new is, okay? So let's get in here. Oh, where are my cards? There they are. Okay, so let's get in here. The beautiful Taurus, Gemini, Cusp. Beautiful Taurus, Gemini, Cusp. I know I usually do my collective reading, but like I said, I did want to do this. And then I usually do them under certain signs, but I really wanted to get these out individually. So right now in your current energy, in the present moment, we are looking at a lot of releasing the pain, finding that optimism again, and starting that recovery. A lot of you are in a recovery and a healing process right now, you know, and really trying to move on from the pains, things that were hurting, people who hurt you, things that, you know, maybe you even had to let go of some things that actually hurt, or somebody let go of you, however it is. But it does look like you are in a healing process right now. Okay, so it did look like you were, wow, right. I don't know right now, why do I want to feel like this was, okay. Okay, so you're, okay. You're in a healing process because there was some kind of lack of direction there. Okay, that's why it's coming up as a past. I was like, why? I said present moment. And then all of a sudden I get a past energy. It's allowing me to understand that this is what you're coming from. You might have felt like you were in a lack of direction, and you're healing from all of this opposition. Okay. You might even felt like someone was careless with your heart and it really hurt you. Could have been a Cancer, a Libra. Also want to say a Leo or a Sagittarius. Could even be another Taurus. I feel like there was some kind of aggression that could have been even taken place here, or they were very arrogant. However it was, they were very careless with your heart. That's why. And now you're recovering from this. You're moving towards the better days. And I love that the Venus is in Taurus right now, because she does have such a healing way of doing things. And that Cancer coming in will also help healing, because that Cancer moon has a very good way of healing things, right? Just like the Pisces energy. Even though the Pisces energy is a little rougher sometimes, because it can also make us wear some kind of rose-colored glasses to where we think we're healing, and the next thing you know, we're being taken advantage of again. Welcome to Pisces, right? That Neptunian energy. But with the Cancer new moon, you can feel like the healing is actually taking place. More so like you would with, you know, the Aquarius new moon, where you would feel like that healing is really, really digging deep, right? You don't have to worry about any rose-colored glasses. Just kind of like leave me alone, right? So right now you could still feel like there's some kind of competition and that somebody is still trying to defeat you, but it does feel like you're taking a stance back. You're taking your energy back. Ooh, you guys are strong. You could feel like there's still some bullies around you. Somebody's trying to be sneaky with you or trying to win at all costs, but you're like, no, bitch, I see what you're doing. No, yeah, literally, you're just like, no, I see what you're doing. Talking about that Aquarius energy, that's an Aquarius card. You may have been dealing with an Aquarius. It's kind of weird. Okay. Nope, you were preparing for the progress right now. You see exactly everything that's being thrown at you. That's why you're in a healing mode, because you're very clear right now. And remember that Venus and Taurus, because you guys have Taurus in your energy. Yes, you do, right? You are going to be able to sense things, see things clearer. Venus is going to come in and say, Taurus, Gemini, I want you to see the clearer picture to what's surrounding you. Okay, that's the opportunity that you have, that Libra has, that Taurus has, that the other signs are not going to really have. It's that Venus is actually going to open up in the floodgate of clearer pictures, right? So if we see the King of Wands come out, then we know that that's your energy, okay? Because that's saying you see the clearer picture, you see the bigger picture. Okay, so you're going to be surrounding you. All of a sudden, you're going to have this kind of like wake up, shake up. You're going to have this, you know, we could even see a judgment card coming and saying, oh, right? Because you're going to have this clear moment where you're going to say, oh, wait, but the new moon was supposed to hide shit from me. Because it's a new moon. It doesn't let us see clear. If things are hidden with beyond the veil, we won't be able to see clearly until the new moon comes out. Or the full moon, excuse me. Till the full moon comes out. Right? Because the new moon hides shit. It's all dark. It's all darkness. But you have the advantage with Venus coming in. Venus says, now I'm going to shine this light and let you see. Yeah. So you're starting to wake up. You're starting to see. You're getting aha moments. That's going to allow you to be more aware of your bullies. Be more aware of who is actually talking that shit, because I have this person, oh, I see now. Oh, I see now. Maybe I was even judging somebody wrongly. Maybe I was blaming it on this person, but this person was just the gossiper. They weren't the one that actually started the shit. They're actually just gossiping what they said. See what I'm saying? So sometimes it's like the telephone call. I'm blaming Sarah for this situation when it wasn't Sarah. She's just playing gossip bullshit. It was actually, see what I'm saying? Mary over here. Don't worry about the names, guys. Okay, I'm just making up names as I go. Or unless you're like, whoa, that's really who it was, and then, okay, fine, whatever. Okay, don't take it personal. Okay, but it was Mary over here who actually started the shit. I didn't even know she was involved, because Sarah's mouth's been going the whole time, so I thought it was her. Oh, she's the one, but she's been sitting quiet. But she's the real contestant. She's the winner. The winner of the bullshit, right? So, I mean, and that's literally how it is. So it says now you're building up the courage to the situation, whether this is a work situation, a romantic situation, a household situation, whatever the situation is, wherever all of this conflict is coming from, you're going to figure out who the real winner is. Right? Yeah, because see how the moon, I said, what did I say? Because you're not in the darkness. You're seeing clearly to the situation. So it's almost like because of Venus, where it should be still dark and you should still be confused. You should still be, you know, in this type of illusion, not being able to see clearly, right? No, everything's illuminated to you. You can see. Venus said, hold on a second. Let me light up the moon for you in the background. Let me illuminate this for you so you can see the path ahead of you. You can see the path ahead. And then some of them are going to be so confused because they're going to be in the dark, right? And they're going to say, how did you see that? I'm freaking psychic. That'll blow their mind, right? Even if you're not, just tell them you are anyway. Because I'm psychic, bitch. I know things. I've used that one actually a couple of times. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Oh, nope, because you have the understanding. But I love this though, because it's almost like you're saying, nope, I'm not going to sit here. Oh, your Gemini's coming out because you're saying, listen to this. I'm actually going to cut through the bullshit. Hey, you know what? You want to use it as the Queen of Swords or the King of Swords. It doesn't matter. I like it as the King of Swords, though, because no matter what, it's cutting through the bullshit, getting down to the communication, but you're leaving your head over your heart because you're not going to allow this person to manipulate the situation, get down into your emotions. You say, no, I'm closing off my heart to come in here to tell you my truth. But I love that it's this way because it's saying I'm in my own authority. I know who I am and I'm very disciplined about the situation because I'm healing and I'm not dealing with this anymore. Why? Because they want to keep coming back at you in the present. And you're saying, no, absolutely not. I'm not going to allow that to happen anymore. I understand where the uphill battle was, and I'm in recovery mode. I'm pulled out all my swords. I had only 3 swords left out of the 10. Okay, which sometimes I swear to God, those 3 swords hurt. I don't care what anyone says. The 3 of Swords hurts worse than the 10 of Swords. Because at least the 10 of Swords, you can say it's over and it's done with. The 3 of Swords just seem to just willow there in the heart, and it takes a long time, right? Because it's, you know how it is. It's like to the heart, to the bone. Yeah, I'd rather sometimes take the 10 of Swords than take the 3 of Swords. I'll tell you that. You guys, and that's because you know what? You put your heart and soul into the situation and then they just freaking backstab you. They just hurt you so bad. Right? But you're saying it can't get any worse now because you gave me 3 of Swords. That's how I felt. Yeah. So you're saying nope. So this is the end. This is the end, my friend, and you're standing in your own authority over here. This person you're dealing with could also be an Aries who thinks they're the boss, thinks that, you know, I feel like you have a manipulating person around you or somebody who just thinks their shit don't stink. Let's just put it that way. And I really think that that's exactly what's going on. Anybody who gives you 3 of Swords really is a shithead. Because that means you gave everything to this person and all they did was take from you, hurt you, and backstab you. But Spirit is saying, it's okay. I love this. Do you see this is where you're going? I swear it's getting darker in here as time goes. As I'm doing this reading. Maybe it's my glasses. I don't know. Stay balanced and in your essence. I guess we'll find out if it's getting darker. Watch the video. As that sun keeps pushing over. Stay balanced and in your essence. It says, no, keep yourself balanced over here, Taurus Gemini. You hold the key to your own greatness. They hold nothing over you, and that's what you're finding out. They don't hold shit to you. They're nothing. They think they have all this power, but you're in emperor mode. So what do you have new? Who or what is expected to come that is new? New love. Hey! Hello. Wow. Or some new passionate job. You know what it is. If you already have new love and you know this is a job and your coworkers, then you know what? You got a new job or whatever it is, but you got this new passion. I'm going with love right now because it feels like this is a whole crappy scenario of love. You put it where you need to put it, but I'm going with love and harmony right now. No matter what, there's this harmonious connection that's coming towards you. But it's almost like you're going to instinctively know when they arrive. Maybe they've already arrived and you instinctively know that they're coming towards you. You're the high priestess right now. She's wearing that that Cancerian moon. She's wearing Cancer on her head. She's wearing the moon on her head. You have the knowledge and the understanding of what's going on to this situation. No one's going to pull the wool over your eyes anymore, my friends. Not when you're sitting in a high priestess mode. You have this new beautiful love that's coming towards you, who's also probably very intuitive as well. Could be a Pisces or a Cancer as well. You have the Star. Wow. You're on a destined path over here. You're avoiding any kind of conflict. Anybody who wants to get in your way during this new cycle, you're like, nope. Hit the road, Jack. Don't come back no more. You did all the healing. You're still in a healing process. You've gotten through all that. You have the hope. The Aquarius is coming out. They're saying you're the star of the show. This person may even have some kind of fame or fortune or be known out in public. Maybe that also causes some problems. Maybe you're already with this person and it already caused some problems, and now you're really getting with this person. See what I'm saying? Like maybe you already know because you've already met this person over here in the present. And maybe that's one of the reasons too. Maybe people are talking crap. Because you have this new love. Everybody's story has been a little bit different, but you are definitely building and nurturing this situation. You are building and nurturing this situation, but you're also being recognized by this person. Could also be a Capricorn. Ooh, 2 Capricorn cards back to back. So some of you could be with the beautiful Capricorn. And sitting over here, just knowing your potentials. You are sitting in a very high standard right now of yourself. You know what? And this person sees all your value and what you're worth, where whoever this is over here, whatever that drama and crap is, I don't care if it's friends, family, co-workers, ex, whatever, they don't see nothing. And if this is a new job situation, you are definitely being nurtured and being recognized in your job, in your place of employment. It might even be just your hobbies. Maybe you decided, you know what, I'm going to paint this picture. Everybody laughed at my picture, and then I put it out there on the showroom floor anyways, or put it online, and somebody recognized it, and damn, they bought that crap out of it. They paid thousands of dollars for something somebody laughed at, and they called me names and did all this shit, right? You'll be a nobody. No, bitch, I'm going to be everybody. You tell them, Taurus, Gemini, I'm going to be everybody. Don't tell me what I'm going to do. Ooh, I hate people when they do that. It makes me so mad. Because they told me that, too, when I did this YouTube channel in the very beginning. You know, my son's hooked me up with this situation. And then, but when I went online on my Facebook and I put things on there, there were a few people, and it's funny because they also unsubscribed to me unsubscribed. They also defriended me as well, called me a witch and shit, but whatever. But they also laughed in my face and told me that was stupid. You're never going to be nobody. That's just a waste of your time. And I was like, it's a hobby. Like, geez. Right? I mean, they laughed. You're not going to ever be able to grow that channel. Nope. I'm going to be a superstar. And I don't care how long it takes me to grow. You know? I've even had people come down and I put my videos back up. I've even had some say, you're only at 9,000 subscribers still, but it's been like 4 years. And I was like, so? So? And in 4 more years, I'll have 100,000. Leave me alone. I'm not here to get freaking rich. I'm here to have fun and to help people heal and let people know things. That's what I do. Right? And that's what you're telling them. I wasn't here for you to tell me that my shit is trash and that I'm going to be nobody. Maybe it's just your hobby. I like to paint. And then somebody comes in and says, hey, I'll give you $1,000 for that painting. You watch. You watch. Don't let people tell you what you can do and what you can't do. That is like the worst thing in the world. Because you never know when your perfect timing is going to come. Because one day you might not be doing a whole lot, and then all of a sudden the universe be like, hey, you're working really hard over there. Boom! Sell that. Sell this. You may even be holding on to some pieces. Why did I see that? That you've been holding on to some artwork that never sold, and then all of a sudden you bring it out, and then it just sells super fast where it never sold before. Because why? It's your time to shine. It's your time to get your rewards. It's like you have blessings in disguise. So trust within the universe. Trust within this relationship. And also the relationship that you have to yourself and to your higher self and to the universe. Because the universe, look at all these, man, guys, just here. Let's not even talk about in the present over here. Because the present over here, I mean, we only have 3. But let's look over here. We started out with Major Arcana, Major Arcana, Major Arcana, Major Arcana, Major Arcana. Don't tell me that you don't have a blessing in disguise. This literally right here says you're a superstar. These are 2 star cards. Remember, the sun is a star. 2 star. You could be a superstar, or you could be running into a superstar as your love. Maybe you're running and getting the attention of some superstar. Or maybe some superstar wants to buy your artwork. No matter what it is, you're being recognized by the universe. This is a universal card. This is the God card. He's saying it's your time to shine. Love what you're doing. Love yourself, and don't let others get in your way, because it is you have a blessing in disguise. Walk away from those who cause you havoc. It's not worth it. Yeah, walk away from those who are causing havoc. You are the 9 of Pentacles. You are reaping the rewards. You put in so much hard work, and you might even felt like, you know, I put in so much hard work. Where is my rewards? Well, here they are. You threw it in the crock pot. You set it and forget it, didn't you? Those of you who've been on the channel long enough know exactly what that means. I'll tell you what it means in a minute. Let them have... I'm going to let the old subscribers who've been here forever laugh for just a second. Get your giggle out. Okay, what that means, guys, is when you're manifesting, it means let it go. Let it go and put it in the crock pot and... right? Set it and forget it. Why? Because if you're holding on to something so tight, you can't get anything in there. No, let go. Thank you. Universe gets it in there, right? If you're holding on so tight, you're not giving the universe any room to do anything. Because that means you won't let go of other things. You're not giving any space to anything. You're not allowing yourself to grow. You're not allowing yourself to do anything. If anything, more than anything, you're in your head and you're in panic mode. And all you're doing is obsessing about where it is, where it is, where it is, where it is. It's kind of like the kid when we're on vacation. Are we almost there yet? Are we almost there yet? Are we almost there? Oh my God. Go to sleep. And then what happens? You fall asleep and what? We're there. Relax. Right? Surrender. Surrender, and here it comes. God, I love tarot. It's like every time you do something, it's like it just gives you the card that you need. It's like, thank you. Thank you. I love that. Also, thank every one of you for watching these videos. And if you have gotten this far in this video, please hit that like button and subscribe button if you keep finding yourself at my channel and have not yet subscribed. It helps the recommendations and the algorithms as well. It's really build this channel, getting these messages out there. Okay, guys, you ready? Sever the vows of poverty. Ooh, I like that one. Spirit says, during this new moon and this new cycle that's coming towards you, Taurus Gemini, the beautiful, beautiful Taurus Gemini, do not keep yourself in poverty mindset. That's not going to bring your manifestations in either. But remember, you already have a blessing in disguise, but also remember to surrender, let it go. You know, it's kind of interesting because it is true, though. Once you stop being so worried about something and you're just like, fuck it, let it go. That's when all of a sudden things start rolling. That's when all of a sudden you look back and you're just like, wow, what happened? Okay? No need to suffer or sacrifice or put yourself into this place of suffering. Just set it and forget it. Focus on your priorities at this time. You don't have to worry about every little detail because otherwise you're not giving the divine a chance to get it webbed together. I always see the universe up there. I see God up there and he's just like, oh, you got a manifestation. You have a prayer. praying, manifesting, same thing. You ever prayed, let me weave this together? But you know what? For me to weave this together, I have to tear down these walls. It's like a big web. I always see him as like a big spider. He's like arachnid. Get over there and get busy on Taurus Gemini's manifestations and prayers. But to do so, he's got to let things go, because they don't fit and they don't serve into your new adventure. There's no room for that to be there. You know, it's kind of like a closet full of clothes, but I want new clothes. Okay, but your whole closet is full. You can't even get it. You're like shoving shit in there. I mean, have you guys ever had a closet that's so full? I know I have. I love clothes. I'm Taurus too. I know you guys have. Okay. To the point to where like you're hanging a pair of pants with a pair of pants on top of another pair of pants, or a skirt on top of a skirt on top of another skirt on one hanger. I have it now. And my husband's like, if you're going to get new clothes, you have to throw old clothes away. Well, I did, but I only threw like 3 pairs away. And now they all sit on top of each other. Okay, but in seriousness, I really can't get any more in there. I'd actually have to rework everything, right? Or are we just going to buy a new dresser? Oh, stubborn Taurus went out and bought a new dresser. I did. You're right, I did. It's like, how many shoes you got? I actually don't have as many shoes as I used to. I actually got rid of them all. Pretty much. But then again, who wants to wear shoes from 15 years ago? And a lot of the shoes I had were like from like 1999. They don't even work now, okay? It's like so old. Abundance mindset. If you think your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. Yes, don't keep saying one day, one day, one day, one day. Don't do that either. God, there's so many rules, right? Let's just say there's so many rules. And then in some ways there are. But in a lot of ways, there's not really. The only thing is that you don't want to say one day I'm going to do this. You want to visualize it as it's already happened and then let it go. Come on, guys. It's just really easy, right? If I want a new shirt and I don't have any room, I'm just going to throw away an old shirt that I didn't wear. And there it is. It's easy peasy, right? It's kind of like a garage. You got a 2-car garage. You ain't getting 3 cars in it. You better figure that out, right? You guys are amazing, and I love you all. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.